Draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with a podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies.
And
we've
now,
got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Tennessee Smokies.
Duncan Robinson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. So now here is J.J. Cruz, and their runners at the corners now.
They're playing now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now to the plate, Tristan Gray.
The second baseman, Tristan Gray.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cruz is there and he'll bring this one in. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in as the DH, the switch hitter, Xavier Edwards. Fly ball out to straightaway left, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down. So here is J.J. Cruz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. So now into the box is J.J. Cruz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was... Now at the plate, J.J. Cruz. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kenny Rosenberg earns his first win of the season. Duncan Robinson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Yexel Rios earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year.
And 13 runners left on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So next to bat will be J.J. Cruz. First offering. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get the double-A baseball.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, J.J. Cruz. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they really had his number.
Now to bat, Tristan Gray, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be J.J. Cruz, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Maben stands at second with 2 gone. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And now, Ton Kramer, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 2-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Cruz has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Stepping in once again is J.J. Cruz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in is Taylor Walls, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Your Montgomery Biscuits.
So now here is J.J. Cruz looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper.
Your pitch, right at deep, huh? Here you go.
And he fouls this one off. Alcantara over at second. Maben at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.J. Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Pinto has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH. J.J. Cruz popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped up. And quickly there are 2 away. Next it'll be J.J. Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chopped on the ground to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Next up is J.J. Cruz, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. A ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Trevor Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alejandro Zepeda wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, Michael Gigliotti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. And that misses for ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Walls. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Dalton Kelly would be next. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Dalton Kelly. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in is Tristan Gray. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Next to dig in, Grant Kay, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Maben. Still ranging back. And it's gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up is Miles Mastroboni. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ball one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting done.
At the plate now, Brett Sullivan, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Michael Gigliotti as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder
runs up and gets this one down.
Gigliotti.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. That brings up Xavier Edwards as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Gigliotti, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Tristan Gray is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. At the plate, Grant Kay. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alcantara is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jody Kelsey. And that misses, ball 1.
Kelsey.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Line hard deep into left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Miles Mastrobuoni, a base hit in his first trip. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's in there, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Next up, Brett Sullivan flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, two-way now.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Gigliotti, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Dalton Kelly will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
There's a 1.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And he got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! Now out of the dugout comes the manager as a...
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Biscuits led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Mazza gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Yexel Rio.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.